Silent Ponyville is a game created by a user named Hedgehog Self on GameJolt. It is the second game in an overarching series named, and bear with me here, Master Max and Great Legion, Adventures in Equestria. More on that later. As far as I know, Master Max is Master Max 888. Someone on YouTube is, well, he enjoys moderate popularity. He largely because he plays spooky games, but well, look, he's just a PewDiePie clone, alright? Let's be honest. I mean, given that, Great Legion is likely to Master Max what the Bro Army is to PewDiePie. Is that still a thing? It probably is. Look, it's just a guess. It doesn't matter. I mean, this isn't why 99% of us are here. We're here because of the ponies, or possibly for Silent Hill, but I gotta warn some of you who are here for Silent Hill, there's nothing for you here. Sorry. And sorry for having such a lengthy intro, everyone, but I need to make a few more things clear. This entire series, it's a walking simulator. This game is Exhibit A in how to make something with the least effort possible. A lot of stuff that will be used here, plagiarized, badly made, just... I suppose it's best if I just start now. I'll be voicing the characters and chiming in every now and then to explain, well, to try to explain the nonsense that is happening, but otherwise this is hopefully going to go as painlessly as I can make it happen. And finally, I'm doing this to get it out of the way. Nothing else. After the events of Master Max Origins. Twilight Sparkle, my best student. Do you want something? Princess Lestia, I need to tell you something. No problem, dear. Is something wrong, dear? This is not easy to tell. Is a long story, isn't? Yes. Do you have time? Yes, of course. Everything is in calm now. All right. Is something what happened a few days ago. Okay. Everything started 2 weeks ago. Everything was going well. I was studying more magic spells. Suddenly, Spike received a letter. It was a letter from my brother, Shining Armor. The letter says, "Come to the Crystal Empire. It's an emergency. When I go to the Crystal Kingdom, my brother tell me where Princess Cadence was disappearing when she go for an errand. One of the guards told us that she went to Silent Ponyville. This town was Ponyville in the past, but for some reason, this town get abandoned. My brother cannot left the Crystal Empire people to their own, so my brother gave me the mission to go to that town. When I arrived to the entrance of Silent Ponyville, everything start. Thanks to come with me, Spike. It's nothing. I can't let you go alone to that ghost town. Besides, I don't have anything to do. Can you check the map? I think we are near of the town. No problem. Let's see. We need to go straight and anything more. Nice then. Let's go. And we are officially starting to play the game. I'm checking the menu right here just to show that Twilight has quite a few spells at her disposal. It's not gonna matter until the very end, I think. Spike also has Flame Breath, but I never really use him in the 1 or 2, 3 times he has the chance to be in combat. And right here, I switched the characters around just to show that you can play with Spike in the lead, which leads to some funny scenarios if you stick with that for the entirety of the game. Unlike Elements of Harmony, you can actually run in this. I don't figure that out until after 1 minute of walking around. And it's a good thing you can run because there's lots of walking here. The maps are humongous, much bigger than they need to be. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, I can run here. Just a forewarning that I actually spend quite a bit of time just fooling around, which I will be skipping for you guys, but also sometimes I fool around to try to find little secrets that the game may have. Another thing I want to mention right now that I didn't do it in the long intro is that I mentioned after Elements of Harmony that I would never play RPG Maker VX RPGs again. I'm willing to make this series an exception because there's so few battles that it doesn't really count. I'm willing to make an exception for Austin Cries. Austin Cries is definitely more of an RPG, but I'm gonna make an exception for it because, well, for one, I have to go through it to play the entire series, and for two, it's really, really short, like incredibly short for an RPG. We arrived. I have curiosity to know how is this town. Me too. It's locked. This is a well. Looks like there's a well in each house of this town. This is Princess Kindin's home? Wow, she never told us nothing of this. Yeah, maybe she tried to hide it. Hey, maybe she's in the house. Let's look in here. You're right, Spike. Let's go. It's locked. We need to find another way to get in. Can you see something, Spike? No, this well is empty. Damn, I'm thirsty. I want water. Yeah, that's the reason we come here. To drink water. In case it isn't obvious enough, it's quite clear that the dialogue in this game... What's this? It looks like the road has sunken. Weird. The dialogue in this game is translated poorly. I don't know what the original language of a hedgehog self is, but it's clearly not English. And it's fairly obvious, but he mixed up anything and nothing permanently, or for the entirety of the game, which leads to some pretty funny lines actually, but it's kind of crazy. Skelton! Twilight, I don't like this. Let's get out of here. Please, Spike, we can't go now. There's something strange with this Skelton. It doesn't look like a pony. Forget that Skelton. We need to get out of here meanwhile we're alive. Oh, please, Spike. Don't be a chicken like Scootaloo. We need to find Princess Cadence. You forgot it? No, I don't. Damn it! She will not let me go until we find Princess Cadence. I don't know what's happening here, but I'm gonna find it out. It's locked. There's gonna be lots of locked doors in this game. Just putting that out there. Unfortunately, I screw up here. I'm not actually... What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to look at the cutscene, then check the skeleton again. The skeleton? Wait, what's this? Obtain key. Very descriptive key right there. In fact, it's going to be a trend. There's some keys that pretty much outright tell you where it goes to, but there's some other ones that don't, and that makes things really confusing. The house is empty. Obviously. Now everything is in Ponyville. Well, in this case, everything is in the Crystal Palace. Oh, it's true. A lot of doors here, but only one to open it since at the back over there. I check all the doors anyway because, well, you never know when you're playing these types of games for the first time. But my question is, why have so many doors if you're just gonna lock them? This is strange. When I look at this page, I felt strange, different, like everything in me fell off. What's wrong with this page? It's a save point, Twilight. Use it. And I played this game before, as some of you can see there, but I never finished it. There is a note inside. I need to escape my routine. Something tell me when I need to come back to my birthplace. I didn't know they were waiting for me. That is all? Yes, wait, is something more inside? Obtain sound Ponyville entrance key. This is actually pre-recorded footage in case any of you haven't noticed. I'm trying to keep up with the lines, but it's really difficult. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go straight into Sound Ponyville. Twilight, I don't like this place. Me neither. But we need to find Princess Cadence. We need to do this for my brother and for the Crystal Empire. You're right, Twilight. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Shirley's home, Ponyville, schoolhouse teacher. All the houses here are the same. It's aggravating. I don't like it. It's as I mentioned, this was created with the least amount of effort possible. It's like the creator just decided to like make one house and copy pasted it over 20 times. Perhaps even 30 times. Seriously, there's lots of houses like this. The only differences are whether or not they have barrels near them or a well. That's the differences. Well, I suppose that in the name of them, but really, what difference does it make? Also, Twilight was incredibly surprised at the first time she saw the skeleton. That's not a pony. But now she just mentions, oh, it's a skeleton. All the time. Nice consistency there. I have lots to complain about the consistency of this series. It's crazy and all over the place. A barrel looks like empty. What we're supposed to do here is actually look for the barrels. Hey, look, there's a note under the barrel. Well done, Spike. Let's see. A good way to hide something is let it in a simple place. Maybe in front of something more bigger. Maybe inside a barrel with something bigger on it. There's a lot of odds. Okay, so here we have note 1. It's the hint system to this game, I want to say, because you don't actually need the notes to finish the game. But unfortunately, since Hedgehog Self is not that proficient in English, the hints are really confusing. I mean, do any of you really know exactly what we're supposed to do after that hint? Let me tell you, it's not really any different than what we're doing right now. Oh, well, wait, there's something down there. The well is really deep. We will need something to get down there. You're right, Spike. Let's look for something we can use to get down there. All we need is a rope. Once we use ropes in this game, they're gone forever. And we use quite a few ropes, so it gets aggravating. This will lead us to the next part of Ponyville when we solve the mystery of this segment. Although, given how big the whole area is, it makes me kind of wonder how the creator couldn't have just put everything in this one area. A barrel looks like it's empty, but there's something written in it. Tree, sunken road, outskirts. So once you get that hint, you go all the way back to here and check those trees down there. Twilight, there's something in this tree. Oh, it's true. I don't see that before. Obtained rope. Yeah, that makes sense. And that was a logical and very rewarding solution to this puzzle. What are you guys talking about? And I checked there before actually looking at the hint. It doesn't work. So you have to see the hint written on the barrel to get that rope. Or get past the flag. I'm not sure. Anyway, use the rope to get down there? No! Nah, that doesn't do anything. So just say yes, and the game plays a sound effect to pretend it actually did that. And we obtained the Ponyville schoolhouse key. One of the very slight relations to Silent Hill this game has. This really doesn't feel like Silent Hill at all, to be honest. I haven't really played the games all that much, but I don't get the vibe from it. And surprisingly enough, Pyramid Head doesn't appear in this, so... Twilight, are you sure of this? There's no option. You never read horror stories? In abandoned schools there are ghosts, especially ghosts of girls. I know, but maybe Princess Cadence is in there. Did you have another option? Damn! Okay, if something hurts me, it will be your fault. Alright, Spike, alright. Spike sure likes his dams in this game. Twilight, it's very dark here. Yeah, I know. This won't be easy. We don't have another option, right? Right, we have to do this. Let's go. This game really repeats itself, too. Could be something lost in translation, I don't know. Anything in the drawers? Anything wrong with these bottles? A world map of Equestria. Again this page. It's like this page going into my mind. To stare at it scares me, but it calms me at the same time. Janitor's papers. I passed through class 102 today. Mistress Cheerly was talking about adult works with her class. One of the schoolgirls says to Cheerly to be a princess in the future. It's incredible, the imagination of kids. A box with school keys. There isn't all the keys. So back there, when Twilight said anything wrong with the bottles, she clearly meant nothing is wrong with these bottles or something like that. I said this before, but anything and nothing have been mixed up by Hedgehog Self, the creator. Anyway, what we have to do here is go to the second floor and find our way inside class 203. which will obviously involve us going all over the place until we find a key for it. Honestly, the whole schoolhouse is really not all that suspenseful or dangerous. It's one of the problems with these amateur games. They clearly make it extremely obvious when you're in actual danger. Except for the few cases where they just arbitrarily decide to kill you because of random reasons. Anyway, I'm on the roof here, and I walk to this specific spot because if you press the activation key, you find a hint. 3124? What's this? Or what the? The whole shtick is that I don't know where note 2 is, and this is exactly me finding that hint. That's how I found it the first time I played the game. And it's incredibly dumb. I do know that note 2 exists somewhere in this game, but the fact that you have to like go there and just arbitrarily press the button on that specific tile, it's just dumb, really. I don't know why, but there's a second version of the classes 203 and 204 and whatever. Also, creepy noise sound effect right here. That totally doesn't feel forced or anything. But yeah, there's 2 classes 203. I have no idea why. I don't know why these couldn't be like 303 or 2010 or something like that. Anyway, we're getting class 102, I believe. And we obviously have to check the drawers. There's something in this drawer. Obtain class 203 key. That's the key for the one that's out, that you can see out in the open, I believe. I guess this schoolhouse could be based on schoolhouses from other countries. I don't know how those work, even though I'm technically from another country for most of my viewers. Although, how classes in Quebec are pretty much the same, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. We go in class 2 or 3. This time we'll have to look at the blackboard, not the drawers. But I check anyway because you never know. Is something written on the blackboard? I don't understand anything. What is this language? It's Spanish. It says, I will not enter in the infirmary without permission again. When you learn Spanish? And when you will read my history books? I have enough with the jargon language. Okay, so the Hedgehog Self's original language is Spanish, I guess. I thought it might be Portuguese or something like that, but it says right out there that it's Spanish, which would explain the various inconsistencies with how poorly translated the whole thing was. I mean, would it really have been all that difficult to make another image with English words instead of Spanish? Anyway, because of the poor translation, Spanish is officially adopted as one of the languages of Equestria, which is really just a poor implementation of new lore into a world. Yeah. Anyway, we have to check the bottles again. Anything wrong with these bottles? Wait, is something behind this bottle? Obtained key. Yeah, it's just called key. Where does it go? We have to guess. We really, really do. There's no description for it. Fortunately, we don't have to go that far. There is food here. Can I eat something? Not now, Spike. Damn! There's lots of things here. Wait, what's this over here? Obtain piano class key. There's lots of things here. This room must be storage. Aquí hay varias cosas. Este cuarto debe de ser un almacén. I really screwed up that line of dialogue, but I just had to try to say it. There's quite a few lines that have not been translated. More as the game progresses. Anyway, we go into piano class. A box. I can't open it. Papers. Best if I don't play this again. This chest has a code. And this is where I would need the hint to figure out what a code is. 3124. Obtain corridors key. Back when I originally played this game for the first time, I had no idea where to find the code, and I just happened upon that code on the roof floor. Which was just really, really lame. It just hit me how badly this game was made. I suppose the hint... No, it can't be outside because you can't leave. I don't know where Note 2 is. That's my issue. I suppose it only appears after you, like, check for the code. It'll appear somewhere and you can find it. But I found the code itself first, so whatever. We use the corridors key. Oh no. We are locked in! And the music stopped. Yep, we're gonna be stuck here for... too long, really. Basically, oh, I want to say 30 seconds. However long it takes for the creepy music to play out. Because that's exactly why we're stuck here. For creepy music to play. To add suspense that does not exist. There's nothing suspenseful about this at all, actually, to be honest, because nothing happens. I really just want to fast forward through this, but whatever, I'll let it play out. Yep, that's it. What? Where? Why? How? What happened with the school? Suddenly everything is dark. I don't like this. We need to find Princess Cadence as soon as possible. Get out of here. Good idea. Let's hurry. We came from here. How is this possible? Well, we're in a completely different dimension now. Is this a Silent Hill thing? I think it is. But this looks incredibly lame. I mean, black and red, seriously? I think what it is that these are just tiles provided by the engine, and the game creator just decided to use them because they seemed appropriate for creepiness! But really, this is just lame. And we're still not technically in danger at any place. This page again. Why are you chasing me? Another chest with a code. And this time I have not, like, found a hint for it yet, so I don't open it yet, even though I know the solution. And here's a glitch with a door. If you open the other one and then try to go through the other one, it somehow sends you back to where you are anyway. It doesn't break anything, but it is kind of like, shows how poorly designed the whole thing is. So we go all the way up here to check the barrels, and one of them has a hint inside. The Mistress Binary Shimmer is a real fanatic of binary language. One day, a student asked her about the reason of her obsession. She answered, "Do you know something about the elements of harmony?" So this is a puzzle some people might not understand, and obviously, yeah, not 3, something like that. The binary language is 1s and O's only, and you have to figure out how to get 6, which is the number of elements of harmony, on that chest with the code down there. I know the binary language, so I know how to count. So it's 0 now, then 1, then 10, quote unquote, is 2, 11 is 3, and then 100 is 4, 101 is 5, and 110 is 6. My explanation was a bit slow there, but it's really something you just understand when you get it. That's all there is to it. And I save again right here for a very good reason. Although I'll probably save one more time after I trip a flag later on. Oh, and here's a line that's gonna get common. Esta Cerrada. What are doing these grates here? We actually have to go beyond those grates right there because there's a note or a key just beyond them. It's not that difficult, especially considering we got the key to get to the other side now. Right through, down here. Esta Cerrada can go through here. And this can be creepy for some people. I mean, you don't know what can happen when you check that specific drawer. This bangs come from this cupboard. I can't open it. It needs a key. So yeah, there's obviously something stuck in there. After all, that's the only explanation for why those sounds constantly play, isn't it? For some reason, it reminds me of Resident Evil 4. I'm sure people who played that game know what I'm talking about. This class is locked, but we opened it before. Who closed this again? We actually have to go in there eventually, and there's something really stupid inside. Is something on the floor. Obtain class 203 key. And now, well, we know this is the key to this right there, again. And here's what I do. I open this treasure box right here, and I get killed instantly. Why? Well, I was supposed to read the blackboard first, but there's no indication whatsoever that opening those chests will kill you. So this is one of the first dumber than usual things the game has done to us so far. So back here, and this time I go slowly to read the blackboard. After checking the drawers again. It's something written on the blackboard. It says 8 chests, 1 good, or kills. Docilely. Perspective. What does this wanna mean? I don't know. I have no idea what this means. I just guessed. And it's the one right there on the top right. I don't know what the docile means. It's obviously a hint that feels to me that was poorly translated. Not to mention the fact you can just guess till you get the right one just shows how pointless the puzzle is. Anyway. Weird. There's nothing here. Only a key. Obtain gate key. Wait, there's note here. Who is the asshole of the stones in the main floor? That asshole hides the roof key under one of that f***ing stones. That son of a... Okay, enough of this. Obtain note 4. Now the cupboard is empty. The cupboard is empty. A Skelton! It comes out of the cupboard! This is so f***ing dumb! Oh my goodness! I mean, seriously, a Skelton popping out of a closet. This is the most basic of horror tropes you can do. In case, like, it only gets dumber from here. So please don't try to defend this game. Please don't try to defend this. This fire blocks the way. It's incredible. This fire comes from nowhere. I'm serious. There's no reason to defend this at all. It is by far the lowest common denominator it's trying to appeal to. Anyway, I showed the Twilight spell back there because for some reason she can't get rid of this fire using her spell. That's something that sort of happens commonly in JRPGs though. Anyway, little stones that hint obviously wanted us to check them all. And wait, is something under this stones? Obtain schoolhouse roof key. So now we can go to the roof, but there's still the fire in the way. How do we extinguish it? Well, I would say use your spells, Twilight, but no, she still can't. She won't think about using them, so obviously we have to find an item to make that work. So I go back to the spooky skeleton, I check it again, and there's something inside its chest now. Even though I checked it multiple times just after it popped out of the closet. Really, really dumb. I just can't. If anyone defends this, there's a serious problem with your standards of game quality. Just throwing that out there. This fire blocks the way. Use fire extinguisher. Play the sound effect. Twilight, why didn't you use your magic to shut down the fire? Damn it! Yep. So we could have, in fact, used Twilight's spells to actually make it work, but no, player ingenuity does not come into play here. You have to get the fire extinguisher. Free air at last. Yeah, it don't matter if it's raining. I'm glad to be out again. Princess Candace. We find you at last! Hi, Twilight. We were looking for you. My brother is very worried about you. Shining Armor send you to here? That's it. You need to come back to the Crystal Kingdom. There are ponies who need your protection. What are you doing in this town? This place is very dangerous. I come here for some rest. It's a lot of work for only 2 ponies. This town is my birth town. This is my special place for to relax and be alone. But one day I have a news from the town. Strange things start to happen here. I can't let it happen. At the beginning, I was wondering what was happened here. Now everything is clear. What's happening in this town? Someone launched a curse to the town. Now the town has life, like the everfree forest. There are monsters in every corner, looking for fresh flesh to eat and blood to drink. This is not a safe place. That's the reason I come here. I need to heal that curse from my dear town. I will not back to Crystal Kingdom until the curse has disappeared. But Shining Armor can't do everything by himself. I know, but he will do for a few days. I'm sorry, but this is something I need to do. Alright. Then we will back to the Crystal Kingdom and tell to Shining Armor your new objective. Wait a minute. Why don't you say anything of this Shining Armor? Because he wants to help me with the curse. I can't let him do that, because we can't let alone the Crystal Kingdom. And besides, you can't go now. What? The town don't let escape any earth living thing from it. I'm an alicorn, so I can escape from the town flying. But you can't do anything now. There is always an option. Me and Twilight together are unstoppable. Right, Twilight? Twilight? Yes, of course, Spike. I need to go, guys. I need to find some way to get the town free from the curse. Twilight, Spike, be careful. Good luck looking for an exit. She go. Twilight, I think we have to help her. With our help, it will be more easy get away the curse from the town. That is a good idea. But you can tell it before Candace go. Yes, my fault. Now we have to find her again. Well, then let's go. We need to find Candace again. Alright. So upbeat for having accomplished nothing, guys. And yes, that does look like the face of a creeper. I thought so too. Wouldn't be surprised if that was a reference to that. Ew, where are the stairs? Oh no, not again. Is something on the floor? Obtain the Silent Ponyville West key. How convenient. And yes, we have to do the crappy suspenseful sound effect thing again. You know what? I'm gonna skip it this time. Look, we back to normal. Thanks, Celestia. I don't like the other world. Me neither. Yep, everything's back to normal. We can go... Well, we can go outside. We can't go through every door because there's no code for it, I bet. I do a safety save anyway because... You know. Actually, we're reaching the tail end of this video because I don't want to overwhelm you guys with this nonsense too much. And there's going to be an excessively stupid cutscene that's going to play very soon. Dainty Dove's home. It's locked. Of course. And it's Big Z. Oh my goodness. It's the exact same house design as before. Every time. You know what? I'm going to fast forward this a bit because it's really just a bit me searching again for too much time. A barrel. Is something inside it? Obtained rope. Yes, this is the second rope we have to get. The first one, it disappeared. Shell's Hotel. You know it? Yeah, well, in the past my brother was working in this town. He was the main assistant of the mayoress of the town, who was living in a room, this apartments. Then it's a possibility to find Candace here. It's possible. We can try it. It's locked. Of course. That never happens. Oh well. Wait, it's something in the deep. Use rope? No, it does nothing. So we just get the item, and it's obviously the key to Shell's Hotel. Because why not? Do any of you think the puzzles make sense in this game? Really, they're just arbitrary, activate a random tile, and something happens to get you a key. Meanwhile... Damn. Damn! Sir, calm down. Princess Candace and Twilight Sparkle will be okay. Rub, 3 days has gone since Twilight goes to South Ponyville looking for Candace. You think I can get calmed down? Probably they are in a bad situation. How do you know it, sir? I'm simply sure of it. And yes, that guard's name is Rub. There isn't more options. We need to use the heavy charge. Rub, call the Commander of Elite. The Commander of Elite? Really? Yes, there isn't more options. Quick, call him! Yes, sir! And Commander of the Elite, of course, is... Mary Sue. Sister, how I could get you in this. Candace, I hope you are right. Come in. Did you call me, sir? So here we have Master Max 888, or just Master Max in this game. I mean, for one, red and black is just straight up overused by the most amateurish of any people trying to make an OC. 2, Commander of the Elite. F***ing really? It's like he realized, oh, making myself an alicorn, that's too OP. That would obviously be too Mary Sue-ish. But Commander of the Elite, that's a position I can attain because I'm awesome, right? And also, I get to be as important as Twilight Sparkle and whatever. Point is, this is really, really terrible as far as original characters come. The worst part is that this is still not the worst. This game gets even worse than this. Yes, I have a new mission for you, Master Max. This mission is difficult, and maybe you will not come back alive. Are you ready for this? Of course, my lord. I have worse missions than that. Very good. You probably heard something about the disappearing of Princess Candace, right? Yes, sir. The mission is go and rescue her, isn't it? It is, Master Max. My sister go to rescue her, but she don't come back. I'm very worried about Candace and Twilight. Don't worry, sir. I'll rescue Princess Candace and Twilight Sparkle, and I will kill that kidnapper of I know I can count on you, my good friend. But I can't understand something in this mission. Why this mission is so dangerous? This mission looks like a simple kidnapping, but it's because the kidnapper is in Silent Ponyville. Silent Ponyville? Yes, Silent Ponyville. Is something wrong with it? No, of course not. But that place... You don't have good memories of it, right? Right. In that town are the most dangerous and psychopath killers, but that is not the problem. The problem is, in that town is where my mortal enemy is, and besides the other thing. You don't need to do this mission if you don't want. Thanks, sir, but Princess Candace is vital for the survival of the Crystal Kingdom. We don't have another option. Thank you very much, Master Max. You'll be very good rewarded on your back. You can go now. Good luck with your mission. Thanks, my lord. Don't worry, the destiny of Princess Candace and Twilight Sparkle is in good hands. I will not fail you. Ugh! Hands? Really? Can't believe it ended with this. And yes, this is where I'm stopping this footage, because I think it's a good point to, take a breather. It's been over 40 minutes almost. There are links in the description. One leads to, this game and the rest of the series. If you want to, for some reason, try it out yourself and hurt yourself mentally and physically somehow. And another link leads to a poll to vote for what game I'm going to be playing after this nonsense, the entire series. Besides that, part 2 is going to come out tomorrow, as well as part 3 2 days from now, which will be the end. This is going to be split into 3 parts. And after those parts, after Silent Ponyville, I'm going to start Austin Cries, which is going to be in 2 parts likely. And after Austin Cries is the Luna Game Saga RPG, so something like that. It's going to take a lot of days to get it over with, not because it's lengthy, but you guys will see. And after that, it's going to be Dreamy Rainbows, the finale of this Master Max and Great Legion Adventures in Equestria series. The finale so far. Because, well, look, I'm gonna try to explain this again. Silent Ponyville is part 2 of the series. Austin Cries is part 3. Luna Game Saga RPG is part 4 altogether, and Dreamy Rainbows is part 5. Part 1, Master Max Origins, does not exist yet. The Hedgehog self has made Austin Cries 2 RPG, which I don't know places where in the timeline of this series. And after that, well, he hasn't made Master Max Origins yet. And somehow, I have a feeling he never will. It's gonna become apparent why when we get to the very end. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video and hope y'all have a very nice day. Bye-bye.